AITA for yelling at my son for using my daughter's makeup. I, 32 meters. Have a daughter 14F. She loves beauty, makeup, clothes, hair, nails. She's your typical girly girl. My son 12 meters has been interested in makeup recently. He likes watching my daughter put makeup on, and sometimes she would do his makeup with permission from her. Recently he has been using her makeup without asking, which is getting annoying for her. My daughter buys her own makeup with the money from babysitting her niece, also from a little side job at her aunt and uncle's bakery. She told me and my wife that he's been using her expensive makeup palettes and expensive Dior lip oils. The other day I noticed him taking her makeup while she was out with friends. I yelled at him for stealing her stuff. He proceeded to guilt trip me by saying how I'm denying him from expressing himself. I don't care him using makeup, but he can't take his sister's when she actually works for it. I grounded him for a week. My daughter asked for a lock for her room and I bought her one. Apparently, according to my wife, I was too harsh. So AITA? NTA. This isn't about a young boy using makeup. It's about a young boy using his sister's makeup without permission and being told not to use it. Yes, that is stealing. Another thing to note is that sharing makeup is not a good idea. This is because of germs and/or facial conditions being spread out from person to person. It's a hygiene issue. Tell your son he can have his own makeup and he can buy it with his own money, just like his sister. I think you may have been a bit harsh, but I would still say NTA for a couple of reasons. Your son is 12, which is old enough to know what stealing is. Regardless of what something cost, he stole. He got caught. He got punished. Good life lesson. And he tried to guilt trip you. You are not denying him anything except access to his sister's makeup, which he shouldn't have without her consent. His manipulation didn't work, so maybe he will learn not to use it, which could be another good life lesson. NTA. Sharing makeup is unhygienic. Buy him some drugstore stuff for the holidays. NTA. It's good to teach that taking from others is not appropriate behavior. Grounding him was a good choice. But I do think you should ask him if he would like some makeup himself after he is no longer grounded, and maybe have him earn the money with chores or odd jobs around the house so he can earn his money and buy it. That way, he can see the value of buying his own things and no longer take his sister's stuff. This is not where I thought this was going. But maybe offer him chores to earn his own money to buy it. I don't think you're an asshole for yelling at him for stealing. I think you're awesome for allowing him to express himself. NTA. You stopped your son from stealing and shut down his manipulative defense. Sounds okay. Now, how will your son get his own makeup? Can you provide him with reasonably priced options? NTA. I'm assuming this wasn't the first time you, your daughter, or your wife have told him to leave her makeup alone. And I'm assuming that if there were behavioral conditions that has his mental age younger than 12, you would have stated that. 12 is definitely old enough to know that to mess with other people's property without their permission. After his punishment is over, discuss with him steps y'all can take for him to get his own makeup. If you don't buy it for your daughter, you shouldn't buy it for him either. Honestly, NTA. But, as a compromise, since all of you are open to him experimenting with makeup, I'd offer to buy him his own as a starting kit. Him trying to guilt trip you is wrong. But he's also only 12. I think both of you and wife, sitting down with him and explaining that you'll always support him, but that borrowing, without consent, is wrong. Not a full, you're grounded for a whole week. I think this would be a good learning opportunity for son. Explain how money works. Explain how sister is getting upset. Not because he's using makeup, But because he's using her hard-earned makeup from working, is an allowance an option for son if he does chores? That would be a great way to teach him monetary value and he'd be able to buy his own. NTA. Your son is plenty old enough to know better. In fact, he clearly understands that he needed to sneak around to access her makeup after she told him, no. I'm sure you have plenty of chores needing to be done in your home that are age appropriate for him to do to earn an allowance from you in order to purchase his own makeup. Plus, the holidays are coming up. He should put some of the makeups he likes, wants on his gift list. NTA. But can you buy him some cheap palettes until he can buy his own? This is going to keep being a problem otherwise. NTA. He's 12, but playing that kind of card to get away with theft is low. And he needs to learn that it's wrong to do that. If he wants to use makeup, he needs to ask or buy his own. Your daughter is right to be upset. It's expensive and I can't imagine she makes a ton of money at 14. I don't think grounding and lock for sister is overkill. But to show you do support him, maybe some supplies of his own would be a nice Christmas gift. NTA. At 12, if he had decided to borrow from a store, he'd end up dealing with law enforcement. He's not a toddler. He knows full well that what he was doing was stealing. Then, when caught red-handed, he doubled down and played the victim. If mom wants makeup to be shared, she can share hers. Others have commented that you are unfair, because he can't get a job to earn money to buy his own expensive stuff. I'm sure you can think of several extra chores he can do around the house, for neighbors, etc. to earn some money. The 913-year-old boys around my neighborhood do baking, leaf raking, pet sitting, car washing, etc. NTA. 12 is old enough to know you don't take other people's stuff without asking them first. It doesn't matter what it costs or even what it is. This stuff belongs to his sister, not him. He should apologize to her for taking her things. However, after the punishment, it's time to solve the problem and help your son get makeup of his own. NTA. But maybe offer to get him his own, or give him the opportunity to earn money to buy his own. For everyone saying he's just a child and shouldn't be yelled at, get over yourself. A 12-year-old knows what stealing is. He clearly waited until his sister wasn't home to take it, and then when confronted about it, tried to argue that he was being suppressed? That's manipulation. It sounds like he has never been anything but encouraged with his makeup curiosity. The older sister was kind enough to share her stuff. Now she's expected to just hand it over whenever he wants? Either y'all don't have preteens or never had siblings. You're not asking him not to wear makeup, you're telling him not to steal his sister's makeup. Without her permission, one would make you the other would not. A 12-year-old is old enough to see the difference. I hope you made it clear he is free to earn his own money to buy his own makeup. NTA. NTA. Let him use your wife's makeup then. Okay, but why can't I with my job at 25 still can't think about buying Dior lip oil, and the 14-year-old with her babysitting money is buying it loudly crying. NTA. You and mom need to talk to him. Self-expression happens on your own dime. All he's expressing is thievery. Buy them both some more makeup. Him say he has his own. Her to help replace what he's taken and to treat them equally. Info. Have you bought him any of his own stuff?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.